This episode of the OP Show is sponsored by Customer. Say goodbye to bad service and hello to the future of customer experience. Well, dude, thanks for coming on.
Cool.
This is the OP Show.
Are we recording?
This is like we're already recording. Yeah, this is like
we've been recording?
Yeah.
All right. Sweet.
You like that? How we just go right into it?
Perfect.
Just meander right in?
We should.
So dude, I think this is our 44th episode.
Over how long?
The last year and a half, year and some change. We only started, it was just over a year ago.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's a big number for me.
44.
My MSN Messenger handle was Volcom Stud 44.
Volcom Stud 44.
Wow.
What a great handle.
So I'm really excited I'm here present for the 44.
Do you know who Jimmer Fredette is?
Of course.
Jimmer
BYU legend.
BYU legend. Thank you.
I got
Cougs.
it. I got it.
We're gonna have to get you out to a BYU game, dude. Next time you're in town.
I mean, you got the number one prospect in the country next year.
That's right.
I'm in the loop.
Shout out.
If you want me to talk ball,
AJ, dude.
I can do ball. I can do ball
Dude,
all day.
so we had Calvin.
Is Ryan Smith coming on?
That's right,
He's an investor.
The dude absolutely
right?
knows ball. Yeah. We had Calvin Lammers from Necessaire on.
Okay.
And the guy knows ball.
Yeah.
He's a huge Timberwolves fan.
Yeah.
And we just got on and we just started talking ball for a long time. But
Yeah. I was heartbroken about the Knicks, but it's okay.
that was tough.
It's okay.
But the Pacers looked good until last night.
Yeah, I don't want them to win.
Yeah,
I don't want them to win.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, BYU, I'd love to go.
Okay.
I'd love to go. Do
Let's
they
do
play
it.
in the NBA arena? Or
No, they
have
have their own. Yeah,
Cool.
they have got their own.
Cool.
Down in Provo, P-Town. Okay, Out of the Box is our first segment.
Okay.
So this is the standard segment. Every other episode changes in terms of what the second two segments are. And I don't know any of the questions. I don't know any of the additional segments that we're going to be doing. Megan actually put it together. Mercedes is running it for us today. So tell me about kind of the inception of Create CX. When did that come to life? When were you like, okay, I can do this on my own now?
Yeah. So when I started my career, I was at Bonobos, working CX. I was at Slice, pizza app, doing CX, offshoring. And at
Being
those,
from New York,
yeah,
Slice Pizza.
Slice Pizza.
So you're like, I got to get in the pizza biz.
Well, there was and it was interesting, CXers, it's like there's two customers with that business. Like it's a two-sided marketplace, like pizza makers and pizza eaters.
Yeah.
And having worked for Bonobos, like a darling of D2C, I'm like, CX is kind of the same thing if you have one customer or two customers. And so I was brought up in this really interesting environment where good customer service was like table stakes. And so
At Bonobos.
at Bonobos and then at Slice, I was like the person that knew about it. And I had just an idea in the back of my head. I was like, these brands and these businesses are not taking seriously the simple questions customers ask before they buy, when they buy, after they buy, when they return. So like categorizing the entire customer journey and just saying 80, 90% of questions, like we can anticipate. And then at both of those stops too, like the help desk was this like really important thing of like, how are we categorizing conversations? Like, what are we putting into the conversations? And I knew the founder of Customer, Brad, and I knew the founder of Gorgeous, Romaine, and they were just starting out. And I went to them and I was like, do you have brands and businesses that are having trouble like going from 0 to 1, not understanding like the technical side and the human side being those questions and answers? And I just had an idea of like, why am I not just like the conduit that sits between the digital infrastructure of D2C and the human infrastructure of D2C and like bring those two sides together? And that was kind of Create CX at the beginning. Like I was just working with these companies, software companies, and said, do you have brands that need help setting up their help desk?
So vendors that are
That's how I got
working
all
with
of my
brands.
clients was purely from software vendors. That's how it started.
What were some of the software vendors that you worked with at the beginning of Create CX?
Customer.
Yeah. Okay, so from the help desk side.
Yeah, Customer, Gorgeous, Aircall. And that was pretty much it. I guess Zendesk, like I had to, obviously.
And you started in like a consultative type role?
Yeah, I purely had an idea of like, hire me as a consultant. Like I knew I wanted to work for myself at that point. And I was obviously I was lucky. When I started Create CX, I was also the first employee at Coterie, baby, the diaper brand.
Oh, yeah.
So I was the head of e-com ops and CX there. And alongside that, when I was building that business, I was also doing consulting. And so my mentality was 2 or 3 companies at a time, I can help build their customer service. And I'll help Frank, the founder of Coterie, build that business. And so it just started with helping 2 or 3 businesses at a time build out their help desk.
Yeah.
But in building their help desk, like the 3 pillars were platform, process, which are those questions and answers, and then people.
Yeah.
And so in 2019, when I was working for Coterie and when I was doing these implementations, 1 or 2 brands was like, do you have somebody in the Philippines that can help with these questions and answers? So I met 1 person in the Philippines. And so then that's when Create CX.
Who is that person? How did you meet him?
Cleo. I just met Cleo through another CX person that I met that just had a friend in the Philippines. Cleo introduced me to a friend, introduced me to another friend. And so Create CX and Scale Your Team were both created around the same time. And I was like, this is really cool. Like I'm helping 2 brands, 3 brands at once, helping with their CX. And we're slowly gathering 1 employee, 2 employees, 3 employees in the Philippines to today that it's 40 brands and a couple hundred employees. All organic, all word of mouth, like 0 money spent on marketing, the whole
I was
thing.
just gonna ask you, how did you get those first initial clients that trusted you to be like their CX consultant?
It was the software companies, because the cool part about it was the vendor saw that I could implement the technology myself. And so I vertically integrated the sales teams at these companies and said, let me do sales, implementation, onboarding, account management, and optimization of the help desks. And for a software company to pay me a percentage to vertically integrate 5 departments in their business, it's very profitable for them to do that, to give me that business. And so they started giving me all smaller accounts. And I just taught myself the technical side, just one at a time, piece by piece. And so it was not like I was lucky because I was young and I just stacked one on top of the other on top of the other and just kept on going with no real plan.
How old were you when you were doing this?
I was like 27. I started this. And I just kind of just took it day by day. And I remember friends, peers, parents, family, pretty nervous, like going out on my own with not like a business plan or not like, you know, I knew VCs obviously because I grew up I was in the city, but I kind of just said like, if I'm doing this a year from now, great. If I'm doing this 2 years from now, excellent. 3 years from now, awesome. And it's been 6+ years.
That's crazy.
Now I have a team and 2 big companies to show for it. And it's all been relationship based. Like meet somebody like you. And I'm like, like, I think we should probably just be friends and like, we'll see how we can work together. And then
we're casually,
it's just
hanging out. Yeah.
It's all casual. Like,
And then one day, you fall in love.
Yeah. Or you're like, I have a brand that just said like these 2-3 buzzwords.
Yeah.
Like, and let me introduce you to Tanner. And like everybody in my network, vendor wise, brand wise, is straightforward. Like everyone kind of likes that. Like what I say is what I mean, and it's like, I think it's refreshing.
Yeah. 100%.
And I always thought like it was not a unique, like not like a superpower, but it is a superpower. Like,
do you feel like it's more of a superpower in this ecosystem that we're in? Do you feel like people in like, I'm just going to call it like the Shopify ecosystem, because that's where we typically hang out.
Yeah.
I think most vendors kind of typically hang out there unless you've been established for like years and years and years. Do you feel like people tend to beat around the bush too much in like the buying process from the vendor side as well as the brand side? Like they're just not as straightforward?
Yeah, I think
I mean, maybe it's like New York-based companies versus California-based companies, right? Because that's where typically like all of our brands land, right? Maybe some in Texas, but like really those are the 2 hubs for us.
Yeah. Although I have found a lot of value in selling to Boston, Chicago, Austin, because they're just a bit of a chiller vibe and they kind of get it, what you're doing, and it's less competitive. But I think the key to like selling in this world, it's not for everybody, but these are our jobs, right? Like this is how we make a living. And so everyone wants to make it sound like they're, so smart or like the most innovative person in the world, or like they have a unique take. And like the truth is like everything in the Shopify ecosystem is pretty cookie cutter. Like you're not the first to do anything. Like you're not the first to solve this problem. Like you're not the first to have a subscription business. You're not the first to sell shipping protection. You're not the first to do customer service onshore or offshore. So I think my way of describing that to people is to simplify, like oversimplify what we're doing, because they're just, puzzle pieces on the board. And, I don't need to be a consumer of a beauty brand that we work for or a fashion brand that we work for. Like, they're just SKUs that are being sold in whatever frequency that these businesses are selling them. And so I think there's a superpower to like not oversimplify what you're actually trying to do, which was like at Coterie Baby, myself and the founder were two 20-year-olds, didn't have kids, building an e-com business.
Yeah,
that's
what was
now
that
a couple
like?
$100 million
But
a year.
you don't really feel the pain. So how do you start a business selling diapers to babies when you don't have kids of your own?
Yeah, I mean, I'm
Right, you're
an
like, hey, this is a
uncle,
good-
super
yeah,
uncle.
there you
but
go.
Honestly, like it's his business, that's his, he founded it. But for me, and why he liked me, was like, we have 7 SKUs, size 1 through 7. Parents need diapers once a month. Like,
You sell them diapers.
yeah, we're selling them diapers once a month. Like, we know
Yeah.
the size curve.
Yeah.
Like, we know when you're gonna run out within a couple days span.
Yeah.
Super simple.
Yeah.
Like, that's the problem that we're solving. And CX, it's kind of the same thing. And that's why we think about like the trends that we categorize in our contact fields and kind of our mapping of, what customers are asking you about pre-purchase, post-purchase, in transit, as, these are just puzzle pieces that you're just moving around. And founders that we work with, C-suite that we work with, directors that we work with, love that we're giving them the most important data in their business in a really simple way. Like, we're not trying to give you decks to like understand this data. Like, it can be done in 5 bullet points. So like, we'll just do it that way.
Yeah. I tend to find, at least when we first met and Fran introduced us, shout out to Fran.
We love Fran.
We love Fran.
Bigger in person than he
He's massive.
on camera.
He's a massive
big
human
man.
being.
Big man.
Yeah. And he's been on the show.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. But I will say it's refreshing to talk to someone like you. And we've had several meetings now. And you're just like, hey, this is how it is. And then you just pause. Whereas I feel like a lot of times when you're being sold to, because I'm often sold to, you're often sold to, we're often selling. It's harder to deliver this really simple message, because we know so much about our businesses, and you're like, I just want to share everything with you.
Yeah.
But like, you don't care about that. You care about like 3 things, and then just pause and let the buyer or the consumer make that decision. I think that applies to brands as well, that are trying to like overcomplicate just selling a product. To your point, it's like selling diapers, right? We know when you run out, we know the sizes, we'll get the diapers to you on time.
Yeah.
It's like, that's really what the consumer wants, right? If you have kids in diapers.
Yeah.
I don't want to run out of diapers.
Don't want to run out of diapers, want to have them when
Yeah.
I need them. It's like, you might not want to work with order production.
Yeah.
Just talk to Tanner.
Yeah.
Like, take 20 minutes, talk to him, see if you're interested. Like,
Yeah.
see if it adds value to your business.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a trusted consultant in the organization.
Right.
Maybe you want to add another company to your stack.
Yeah.
Thoughtfully.
Yeah.
We do the same thing with Fran all the time.
What's the biggest mistake that you've made when building Create CX and scale? Like throughout that process, the building process, what was like, if you can think back, hey, what was like the thing I would have really liked to avoid?
Yeah. I don't have very many regrets. It's just been so incremental for me. Like, it's been like, I've not gotten over my skis at any point in the process. I've been very measured the whole way. Maybe I should have pushed it, that's where I have other agency friends or other agency founders that are like, you should operate at this margin. If you're operating at this too high of a margin, like, you're not investing in your business enough. But just not the way I was raised, and like not the type of business I want to run. And so we've grown in a very measured capacity. I will say this year, about 9 months ago, we brought on a VP of operations, my good friend Nate, who you've met, also the homie. I guess that's kind of unlocked a lot for me.
Yeah.
Because he, honestly, in pretty much every way, is better than I am at everything that I do. And I can trust him.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that I didn't really realize until the team started to grow.
Yeah.
Is the value of being able to have an incredible team. Now I have a team of 5, put it all ladders up to Nate now, their VP of Ops. Is that like I can show him one thing intuitively, and we're, Create CX is your VP of CX for 10 to 20 brands, right? And so intuitively being able to tell him something that I've been doing for 6 years, he understands it, he can apply it, but also understand how to apply it times all of our other brands, right? Like we're not, again, like it's not a unique problem.
Yeah.
It's the same problem over and over again. So if we come up with a really elegant workflow or really elegant reporting structure, or hey, like that does make a lot of sense. Like that really resonated with one brand. Let's go copy and paste it to the rest of them.
For sure.
I think like having a number 2 that absolutely unlocks your efficiency and trust. I think that's the biggest mistake. Is
It's
not
a
doing
huge
it sooner.
unlock. Yeah, it's a huge unlock. I did the same thing with my older brother, who I think you've met.
Yes.
Who was at Amazon and Chewy, and he's like very type A, super structured, right? Because you have to be when you're operating those those massive organizations. You have to own your shit so well. Whereas like in startup land, you're like, cool, I'm doing a bunch of stuff all the time and trying to like just manage the day to day. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna come in, help you manage the day to day. You step out a little bit so that you're not so in the weeds, because then you just get hyper fixated on the little things.
Yeah.
And I think to your point, it's like, dude, it's such a huge unlock, and it's allowed us to grow the business quite a bit more this year than we did last year already, because it's like, cool, I get to have conversations with brands now.
Yeah.
And I don't have to fundraise, and I don't have to do all these things. I don't have to like manage the daily operations for our existing customers. We can go find new ones.
Yeah.
And that's huge. What's like in terms of like I think about this constantly because like it's such a hot topic, but you run a CX agency, and I'm guessing you're not gonna be afraid to like implement AI because it's knocking at our door constantly. One, how are you already doing that? And is that a bit scary? It's a bit scary for me.
Yeah. So I think like the highest level viewpoint of it for now is actually refreshing for us. Is that when I started Create CX, it was platform, process, people. Now the 4th pillar when I'm pitching is
The 3 Ps of CX.
AI readiness.
Yeah.
AI readiness. And the irony of AI readiness is that platform and process needs to be defined in order for you to be ready to implement AI and to do it well.
Yeah.
So, it's really interesting in that a lot of the brands that we work with are like, I'm interested in this, or I talk to these 4 vendors, but I don't know how we're gonna manage it. I'm like, well, we're your fractional VP of CX. Like, same retainer, same structure that we already have, like we will manage it for you, and we'll look at it every day, multiple times a week, and continue to push the envelope forward. That's at like the higher level, right? Of like how we think about it from an agency and like a defensibility perspective. Like you need to have somebody internally or externally there to manage it, because it is a technical product that requires love. Like if you just sign the contract, connect your help desk, connect your Shopify, it's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
The next thing is, it's a very competitive space.
Already, it's super competitive.
It's extraordinarily competitive. The help desks natively are building their own AI solutions, and there's a ton of AI companies that are just building their own AI solutions, AI agent, AI sales rep, AI everything else. What we've done, and this was really probably about 6 to 8 months ago, because I get every founder of all of the AI companies reach out to me because of how we position our company. So we've taken like very, very exhaustive demos with all of them, and like from a technical perspective, right? Like my whole team is cross-trained on every platform that we have. We're not just like, can you answer a good email? Like we're all in the workflows, in the business rules, and so we took it very seriously in terms of vetting about 8 to 10 of these like primely positioned AI solutions. Understand what some are good at, what some are not good at. Some are way better at email. Some are way better at live chat. Some are really good at voice. You had Brian on the show, Flip. Flip has a very specific value prop. And they're very good at that very specific value prop, which we appreciate. We've implemented Flip at 3 or 5 of our brands already too. So
shout out to Flip.
Shout out to Flip.
Love those guys.
Ran into him in Williamsburg last week.
There you go.
on a bike.
Yeah. Just running people in the city.
Yeah.
Not on the bike. You didn't run into
He
him.
was on his bike, and I was
Okay.
walking to get pizza. And
There you go.
We bumped
Yeah,
into each other. I think the next thing after like understanding what the capabilities are and what each are good at is like the actual UI of the platform.
Yeah.
Because, and you know this with software sales, it's like, we can do this. Like, we'll do this. Give us a couple days. We'll do this. But it's like, it needs to be enabled in a way that like the brand or the agency can actually use it themselves and are not going to be stuck by an account manager or a CSM or whatever that is. And that like cut out half of them, like automatically. We were just like,
usability was, it just wasn't there.
It wasn't there. Like the technical sales rep is like, I'll get that for you like next week. And we're like, no. Like that button needs to be in the platform. We need to be able to do that ourselves. And then, then it's, you know, on the brand side, it's totally founder driven. Some founders just do not want an AI agent talking to their customers. Some realize the value of it, understand that 40 to 70% of all tickets are purely transactional, order-related conversations. Can we start to automate some of those out? And can we do it really well? Crawl, walk, run. And from brand to brand, it's different. But yeah, like we're embracing it. We are going to be ready to handle it. And the same way that we started Create CX with the help desks, we have now, with these like 3 or 4 AI companies that we're really becoming friends with, they've sent us business in the last 3 months because we've helped them close new brands because they're joining Create CX and we were going to do the systems work for them. And so it's actually like pretty funny. Like one vendor in particular has sent us 3 companies in the last 2 months that they couldn't close. We closed them for Create CX, and then 2 weeks later, they closed for the vendor.
Yeah.
And so I think that puts us in a really nice spot because I don't see very many other CX consultants out there understanding, you know, technology at the level that we do.
For sure.
And also like being open-minded about like what vendors do we work for what, not just being like who gives us the best rev share cut or whatever that might be. Like we're, and you've seen it on my side. Like if you're gonna mess up a deal that I introduced you to, like I'm like, all right, like we're on to the next. Like I got clients to serve. Like I am in client services at the end of the day. And that's our priority, is to get the best service for each of our brands.
For sure.
And if we do that and we hook them up with the right companies, it has been a nice, it's been 6 years, so keep it going.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Okay, we're gonna jump to segment number 2, hot takes.
Oh.
You ready for some hot takes?
I can do that. I can do that. You picked the New Yorker to do hot
That's right.
takes.
Okay, players will be presented with 10 hot takes. They will discuss if they agree or disagree with the slide. Okay, you ready?
Okay.
Let's jump in. Number 1, work-life balance is a myth. It's just work-life trade-offs.
So I agree. It's agree or disagree?
Yeah.
No, it exists. Work-life balance exists.
For sure.
Yeah. So might I say hot or
Say
cold?
more, yeah. Say more.
Say more.
Yeah.
I mean, I think there are moments in the work life that require you to be totally dialed in.
Yeah.
That matter.
Yeah.
I think as you mature in your work life, you understand the balance and like kind of the moments.
Yeah.
When you need to be 100% present at one or the other. And I don't think it's easy. Like there's still, like yesterday on my way flying here in the airport, I was on the phone and it was not a happy conversation. But I think that, yes, you could create work-life balance.
Yeah.
It's not trade-offs. No way.
I do like that. I do like that. Because I also think about like, you know, these analysts that get hired right out of school to go down the investment banking track in New York,
Such a good
right?
point.
I think that's one of the first things that comes to my mind. It's like, you're just sitting in front of a screen for longer.
And I couldn't do that. Like if you asked
like
me
you're
to
not
be at
actually
work
doing
till
work.
1 a.m.,
Yeah.
I couldn't do it. There's no chance.
Well, and there's no, I can't do it either. And I'm like, there's just no, I don't think there's a point to that, right? It's like, are you trying to prove a point that you can like go to the distance? Like, I think burnout's real. I think I think the bar, or like we're conditioned a little bit differently now, kind of like post-COVID. So I think we could be tougher in a lot of ways, but I also, dude, I've got 3 kids and a wife. So I'm like,
Right.
I've got duties when I go home to the house, right? It's like, and my wife's just waiting, right? She just like talked to me about this yesterday and took this picture. I'm coming home from work and I roll down my window. My kids come up to my car window and everyone just sighs with relief. Like, okay, dad's home. Like the kids can just pile on me. I can take them out somewhere, right? My wife just had a super shitty day with the kids. And like, you need to have that balance. But yeah, I mean, there's times where last year when order protection was in a different situation and I was like, I'm at the office really early and I'm staying late.
Yeah.
For like months at a time. And you never think it's going to end, but it does end. And you come out of that and the business gets healthier, right? And things start turning around for the better. But yeah, I think it's a time and a season.
Yeah, no.
Where you just have to absolutely buckle down.
Yeah, it always.
And there's trade-offs.
There's trade-offs. But as your business develops, I think it also becomes clear.
Yeah, me too.
Like my Calendly now on Fridays is off. Like nobody's allowed to book calls on Friday.
Yeah.
Like if somebody important emails
Except
me
for
and
me.
it's like, yeah, actually 10:15's on Fridays. Yeah, after 11 o'clock on Fridays, I should say. But it's like if somebody emails me and is like, hey, I'll make time, right?
Yeah,
but
of
I'm trying to build that into my work life.
Yeah, but you've been doing it for 6+ years, right? So it's like, yeah, you're at the point where I think there's points, right? And there's times where you can do that.
Yeah, and I have banker friends that they're like, you don't even work that hard and you're like pretty successful. And I'm like, work-life balance. I'm working smarter. You're working just because you want to say you're working.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
It's insane. Number 2, breakfast isn't necessary.
Is coffee breakfast?
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I'm knocking back a Celsius.
I just am I really don't eat until noon.
Yeah.
Pretty much any day.
So that's not even that hot of a take. I feel like a lot of people skip breakfast nowadays.
Paper straws are a scam.
Number 3, paper straws are a scam.
Yeah, they're awful.
They're
awful.
horrendous.
Yeah, they're bad. I think
I don't know whose decision was that.
plastic's making a comeback though.
Yeah. Or just give me like the speckled ones,
Or
right?
just
Have
like
you
the
seen those,
plastic lid that
with
doesn't
the
need
little
straw.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
The paper straw was one of the worst ideas ever.
Totally
Number 4,
agree. Completely agree.
breakfast for dinner is elite.
I agree.
Dude,
Not hot.
Wait, I was just talking to
Not
Jordan
hot.
about this today. I can eat so many eggs in a day.
Yeah, no.
Like a dozen eggs just by myself.
I mean,
And I can do that for dinner.
Go to a diner in New York 24/7. It's the only option is breakfast. Doesn't matter what time of day. That is it.
That is one of the luxuries of New York too.
That's the best.
Our diners close at like what, 3 p.m.? Something like that? Yeah, bummer. Remote work isn't a trend, it's a lifestyle shift. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've been work from home since before COVID.
Wow, yeah, there you go.
So I'm an OG.
Yeah.
I
I don't think I'm ever gonna be work from home.
I love working from home.
I like going to the office.
I used to like
I like my routine.
antsy. I have a routine, like a hardcore routine.
Yeah.
I just used to hate being at offices. Like I used to like not be able to sit at my desk. I used to like go take a lap around the park.
Yeah. There is like some weird like office anxiety that you get depending on like who you work with.
Yeah.
The office building, like things like that. Like I for sure have felt that in the past.
I just used to feel like people like weren't like around me or on average, like this is a good hot take, cold take kind of topic. No, I think like it's hard to be totally dialed in when you're at the office because there's so much going on around. Whereas for me, like if I put my headphones on at 9 a.m. in my apartment in the corner and I want to work for 3 straight hours, like I think those 3 hours are
so meaningful.
4.5 hours at an office or 5 hours at an office. I can't prove it, but that's just how I feel.
It's so tough, right? Because there's so many articles for one thing and then there's so many articles for the other. I think hybrid's my favorite, right? Because we have people that are fully remote and then when we fly them into town, they're like, oh my gosh, this is so great. Like being in the office with other people. Right?
Yeah,
so I think there's some
I'm
isolation.
like a social guy. Like I'm a social guy.
But you also live in New York, so it's like you step out the door and it's like.
Right.
And then we've got people out in like the Dominican Republic and Seattle and all over the place, right? And it's like, they're like, dude, I love coming to the office. It's great.
When I was at Coterie, like there was an office and I was like in my like era where I was building Create CX, I was doing Coterie. And so I used to go at 7:30 in the morning and by like 2:30, and the founder knew this about me. I'm like, look, Frank, like I gotta go. Like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll be back on my computer. And like at 2:30, I would leave, hour, walk around, just like get away. And then I would like dial back in at my apartment. And he like understood me. He's like, you get your work done. Like, I don't care. Like, you don't have to be here till 6 o'clock. But I think that there's a balance, and it's the type of company, the size of company.
For sure.
The breadth of your role.
Yes.
But some industries it's just not going to work.
No.
It's just not going to work.
It's here to stay. Number 6, voice notes are better than long texts.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's not a hot take at all.
Somebody that has a lot of family abroad.
I'm a big Siri guy.
Yeah, I have a lot of family that lives abroad.
I'm holding it up like this. Yeah.
It's
Where
a
they
lifestyle.
live?
In Israel. Most of my family is Israeli, and WhatsApp voice notes
It's nice.
is it's smooth.
Yeah,
It's smooth.
it's really smooth. Okay, number 7. You don't have to post everything. Some moments can stay sacred.
Yeah, I'm not a poster.
I'm a big poster. Stories.
Personal
I like
life?
Stories, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Really?
My girlfriend actually, like, she posts, and I started like reposting some things, and she's like, you don't want to be that. She's gonna be so angry that I said this out loud. She's like, you don't want to be that guy that just like doesn't post and only reposts.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good look.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Like, you're right. She's like, I'm just gonna stop tagging you, and I'm like, that's fine. I'm like,
That works out better, actually.
That's totally
Yeah,
fine for me because I don't post.
Yeah.
I've never been a big poster.
Yeah.
I
don't know,
consume.
it's
I
kinda like
consume
my-
the content.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
post.
For me, it's kind of like this, it's like a journal type thing.
I get it.
And it's like, I get to go back and look at like as opposed to just going through my 25,000 photos and videos that I have on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what were like these key moments that I was so excited about in the moment? I was like, I wanted to share it with people that.
Yeah, no. I mean, even like LinkedIn, I can't.
I know,
You're good.
dude.
You're better
Yeah,
than me. Like,
yeah.
I'm
a LinkedIn whore.
it's like a necessary evil.
Yeah.
But I like to be like a little bit more thoughtful about it. So
We're gonna
I
make
think
LinkedIn posts from
I know.
this. Yeah.
I know.
We got to do our classic handshake too at the end of this. So just
great.
Don't go running.
I'll be
off.
ready for
Okay,
it.
perfect.
I'll be ready for it. But yeah,
Posts, yeah. Yeah, I would say that some things definitely need to remain sacred. You just don't post some things, right?
Yeah, I think I think people appreciate being selective.
Yeah.
Both posting on like for your career and your personal life. I think people appreciate selectivity.
Yeah, I do too.
Yes.
Okay, number 8. You want to read this one?
Yeah, a good playlist can change your whole day. So I was listening to a sports podcast. I was a little late getting here.
Yeah.
Bill Simmons.
Okay.
Just listening to a little bit of, NBA Finals gossip. But like 15 minutes before showing up here, just had to put on music.
Some
music.
What'd you put on? What's your walkout song?
I'm like a basic day list, let them curate my own playlist type of guy on Spotify. I'm not like a music savant by any means.
Yeah.
So whatever like the last 4 songs were that I liked in my list, just ripped those. And I ripped them twice actually. I got to like the 4th one and I was like, that was pretty good. I'm just gonna run it back. So I'm pretty
That's
simple
fantastic.
like that.
Sabrina Carpenter?
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah,
I like
her.
espresso.
She's great, yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree. I love this in the middle of the workday.
Yeah.
Like if you have a 45-minute break of like no calls, like I just want to dial in.
Rip a playlist.
Even though I'm working from home, I put my headphones on and I just go to town.
I love that.
Yeah.
Number 9, the best movie theater snack combo is popcorn and peanut M&Ms. Sheesh.
Whoa.
That is good.
Raisinets?
No, bad.
Bad? Just regular M&Ms?
Jail.
I've heard that.
Straight to
It's
jail.
controversy.
I'm gonna go with peanut or peanut butter M&Ms. Those are my favorites.
Raisinets.
No,
Double down.
I don't like raisins.
They're so good. Chocolate, raisin,
So here's the thing. I used to eat raisins all the time as a kid, and I think I wore it out.
Twizzlers.
I don't like Twizzlers either.
What?
I'd rather go Red Vines. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm actually going to go see a movie
those
tonight
things?
with my kids. The Red Vines?
Are those like you can pull them off?
No, it's, Red Vines?
I don't
Licorice.
know. Oh, licorice.
Yeah.
Licorice. Okay, sorry. I don't know what a red vine is.
This is not a hot take. I think that might be the best.
I would
best
not
snack.
pick
You would
it.
put Raisinets with your popcorn.
No. Not mixing with popcorn.
Oh, I see. I'm
Yeah.
dumping the M&Ms in there, so I'm getting a little sweet, little
No,
salty.
I would like keep it separate.
Okay, keep it separate. Okay.
Keep it separate.
Yeah. Number 10, you can learn a lot about someone by their go-to drink order. Is that true?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's just a good take.
Okay, so I'm at a bar, I order a Diet Coke with lime. What does that say about me? Loser.
Or you got to just hang out with your kids
Yeah,
later,
true. Yeah.
or like you got a really
Good guy.
early meeting
Yeah.
with somebody in like Switzerland. I
Yeah,
don't know. There's like
true.
so many things. Maybe you're just very responsible.
Yeah. What about you? What's your drink order?
Dirty Hendrix Martini every single
Okay.
time.
And what's in that?
Vermouth, gin, olive juice,
There you go.
olives.
Okay.
What does that say about me?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
No.
Have you had one?
What does that say about him? No, I've never had
He's a
one.
James Bond guy.
It's
Yeah, is
pure
that James Bond?
Class.
Oh, okay. It's just class.
Yeah, light.
Suave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super classy.
Okay.
It's just refreshing.
Yeah. 007. That's what
Yes.
you're just like, hey, you know what? It's refreshing, light.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
And you get it pretty much every time.
Honestly, yeah. It's the last.
You're like, I'm not going to switch it up.
No, I don't really like the sweet, sugary drinks as much, and so I like they're clean,
Yeah.
super tasty.
Yeah.
I love them.
I love that. Next segment. Is that 10 there? Okay, trivia, but offbeat.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I was like, excuse me. Do you want to read out the instructions here?
Players will answer 8 weird, random trivia questions no one should know, but it's one way. It's way more fun if you do. I can't read out loud. Get it right. Score a point.
What color is the E in the Google logo?
Blue.
Yellow. Red.
So they're right answers to all these. Okay, this is fun. This is fun. I like this game.
Okay, number 2. In what year was the first YouTube video uploaded?
2007.
2006.
Pretty much all there is to say.
2005. Is it like The Price is Right? Like the closest one gets it?
Yeah,
But I
you
guess
got
we
it. You
both
got it. You
overshot
got
it. Yeah.
I'm gonna be quick. I'm
Dang it.
gonna be quick on these answers.
Okay, here we go. Number 3. You want to read this one?
How many licks did it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop according to science? 675.
11.
What?
300?
Oh, 252.
That's
I
not
was thinking
enough.
of the.
That's not
I was thinking
enough.
about the
That's
commercial.
A kid's tongue, probably. No.
I was thinking about the commercial where it's like 1, 2. It's like the little owl doing it. Okay, number 4. What is the most commonly used password in the world? It's got to be password.
I was gonna say that. Yeah. Password. Password. We can agree.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that's a good
Dang.
one. What everyday product was accidentally created while trying to invent wallpaper cleaner?
Wallpaper cleaner. Oh my gosh, what everyday product?
Wallpaper.
Magic eraser. Mr. Clean.
I don't know. Wax.
Play-Doh.
Close.
Yeah,
Kinda
That was close. Play-Doh's great. Number 6. What's the only letter that doesn't appear in any U.S. state name? X.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Q.
What's an X?
New Mexico.
Oh, Texas. And New Mexico.
I almost. Damn.
What has a Z?
Arizona.
Q.
That's what I was gonna say.
I just went with like the
Q.
most
No, I thought you nailed-
uncommon
I thought you
letter.
nailed it.
Yeah,
I thought you
I know.
nailed it.
But Texas, dude, what an easy one.
Yeah, that was bad. These are great questions. Great
Yeah.
A
questions.
lot of angry Texans with that answer.
Yeah. What animal can hold its breath longer than a dolphin? Longer than a dolphin.
Shark.
Polar bear. Sloth. Wow, that's surprising.
Respect.
Yeah, mad respect to Sid the sloth. You wanna do that?
What's the national animal of Scotland?
Scotland. What's the national animal of Scotland?
Not even thinking of it.
Say this one's funny. Is it a beaver?
Maybe like a terrier.
The unicorn. What?
Really? Yes, really.
There's no way.
Huh.
Dude, unicorns are definitely real then.
Yeah.
They used to exist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, thanks for coming on. You've got 3 cameras on you here. Leeor, what's your message to the world? You've got a bunch of cameras on you and people in the audience here.
Take a demo with order protection, and I will
that.
demand that you get Tanner,
Yes.
and then he'll kick you to create CX, and I'll take the sales call.
there you go.
And Raisinets, underrated.
Underrated. Get some Raisinets.
Yeah.
They're going to be a sponsor here soon. Probably.
Fucking
after
right.
that. Yeah.
Fucking right.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, of course.